Folks, welcome back to the channel. Doug with Stacking Investments here. Today's video, we're going to do what's in the box in a new box that I acquired. For the new viewers, what's in the box is where my LCS purchases go until I have a chance to film it for you. Then I decide if it goes in an album collection, in a box for my permanent stack, or another box for a future sell, trade, or upgrade for gold. And before I get into the box and something I'll talk about in this video, while I'm talking about one of my purchases, I want to give a shout out to Silver Star Eagles. He did an awesome video today. I think it was today. I'm talking about stacking and collecting is not a race, and even into like everybody's budget's different, and some people get intimidated by seeing somebody laying out a full stack. And then you're on a budget like my girlfriend is. She's on a $50 to $100 a month budget. Some months she skips just because life happens. And I just kind of thought that was an awesome video. I will leave a link to that video. I'll have to go back and find it, but I'll leave a link to that video down below in the description. And he talks about his own personal trials and what's going on with his life. And like him, I'm just he says he's just a average everyday working family that he just manages money and is able to put some stuff away. And he's no different than most of us. Most of us can't afford the high-end stuff, and you just get what you can, and as long as you're getting something, you're ahead of 99% of the other people out there in case something happens. But and that's one of the reasons I started going along with this video. That's why I started the video about my girlfriend's doing the Morgan date set album, the Dansko Morgan date set, and she's going to fill that album over time on her $50 to $100 a month, whatever she feels comfortable putting in. And she's already got 4 coins in it, and it's going to be a monthly series and everything. And we're going to show that it can be done on a budget. It technically could be done on a less than $50 a month budget, but we're going to show. It's going to be a monthly episode. I talked to her. I'm possibly in a future video going to bring out her stack and do a full stack to show what she has amassed over about 3.5 years. We think it's about 3.5 years. At first, when I talked her into starting, she felt that a little discouraged because she got a box and she got her first couple of pieces, and she felt intimidated just looking at my collection and where my stack was at. But I convinced her to keep going, and now she's got a pretty good stack for it's pretty impressive for just a 50. She started out the first year $50 a month, and then the second year she upped it to 60 to 75, and then mid-year she went ahead and upped it to a possible 100. Like I said, she had to skip a few months because the life happens, but stay tuned for a future video. I'm gonna show her full stack and what she's put together, slow and steady. She takes my advice, and I pick up coins, stuff that I think when I'm selectively purchasing, I pick up stuff that I think she'll like, and when it comes around for her monthly purchase, I lay out pretty good selection, and I let her pick from it, and I just charge her exactly what I paid at the LCS, or wherever I obtained the pieces from. So stay tuned for that. But what's in the box? We got I picked up a Krugerrand Monster box from my LCS today. They charged me $5 for it. I collect the different the different monster boxes. This one's cool because it has a label with the picture on it. And I like these boxes. They're different shapes, different sizes. Some of them are different. You know, you got the red, the black, the yellow, the green. There's color variations, size variations, and everything. And what I do is I organize my stack within these boxes, and that helps me know what I got. And certain boxes I have that my future cell stuff goes into, and then I can sort between the various boxes with different things. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this one yet, but we're going to look at something here. Let's see. Let's bring these out. Wind up. I got but 2 more videos worth in this box. The only thing I don't like about this one for being on the set is it doesn't open up real easy. I do like the Philharmonics box that I use on a regular basis, but thought we'd switch up since I got a new box. Something I thought about, and I don't normally stack these. I don't normally like these. In fact, I'm sold out of what I did have, and I actually bought back in today because I got to thinking about it. But I picked up a 2023 1-ounce Britannia with Queen Elizabeth on the front. I know everybody hated, I hate seeing the Queen on everything, but the reason I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this one, and I'll probably pick up one more, or probably a couple more, because my girlfriend wants to do a set. But I also picked up the 2023 Britannia with the silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock, and this is pre-crown, and I picked up 2. I'm not going to put I'm not going to put a tube of these together, but I did pick up these 2. I picked these up on a speculation play. Like I said, I'll get one more with the Queen on it. They only had one. Everybody's been buying the Queen, and they've been leaving these behind. But my reasoning for, and like I said, I don't like these mostly because of the milk spotting issue. But where I'm changing my philosophy on this particular year is this is going to be like our Silver Eagles when we had the design change and we went from type 1 to type 2. So right now, the Queen Elizabeth is type 1. The uncrowned Alfred Hitchcock portrait here is going to be type 2. And the reason he doesn't have a crown is because he hasn't been coronated yet until, I think it happens in May. And obviously, if you notice, Queen Elizabeth is facing to the right. Whenever there's a monarchy change, the incoming, the silhouette or portrait flips the other way. So everything with Alfred Hitchcock will be facing to the left. And even when he gets his crown. And depending on where they are in the mintage process of these, this is technically going to be the first round of the new king. And then after he's coronated, they will put the portrait with the crown, and that will wind up being type 3. So as we know, when you're collecting, a lot of times the last and the first of a series usually spike in price because they wind up being sometimes the hardest to get. So I'm just doing a speculation play on a couple. Like I said, I'm not doing a tube. I personally don't like the coins because they milk spot, and I worry about them milk spotted. I will get these into, I can only round up one capsule. got to find my capsules, and I'll get these into capsules and tuck them away. But this will go in my speculation box for the future. And then if they get one out with the crown, I'll buy it. So I'll have type 1, type 2, and type 3. And there's a possibility, because they start minting these and putting them out in like October, when they started putting these out for the new year. So there's a possibility they may not get these minted with the crown, but it's hard to say. But that's my reasoning behind buying these. Like I said, I'll probably pick up one more Elizabeth for 2023. I have these two. I'll probably get another one of these Elizabeth for my girlfriend to add to hers. And then we'll do the same if they come out with the crown for 2023. I'll pick up 2 for me and another one for her. And like I said, we're just doing a speculation play here. This is not a financial advice thing or whatever. It's just what I see. I don't know if anybody else has talked about it, but that's my opinion on it. That's my take. So when you're out there stacking, don't get intimidated because somebody's stock is bigger than yours, or they're putting more on the, they're coming out with hundreds of ounces at a time in a video, or they're showing a full stack of thousands of ounces and stuff. If you're on a budget, don't be intimidated by that. Just stick with your budget. Slow and steady wins the race. Like I said, I will do a video on pretty soon. We're gonna get everything together. I'll put together a video of her stack over approximately 3.5 years to show where she's at. And it's always be proud of your stack. Even if you're doing, if you can only manage $5 a month, or you're doing $20 a month, you're buying maybe a couple $half out of the junk bin a month. And be proud of what you got. Be proud of where you're at, because you're doing better than a lot of other people. And there's no shame in always be proud of what you've done. I think it's over time, even on the smaller budgets, you will wind up with an impressive stack. So don't be intimidated. Just keep at it. Do what you can when you can. And also, he was talking about like his hands and everything. I don't wear the gloves because I don't want to touch my coins with my hands or whatever. I have a business. I do heat and air and plumbing. I maintain my own vehicles. I scrap out material. I was just, I'm doing the tin roof on my house. And most of the reasons I do the gloves is to, I call this battle scars from over the years, both arms. I got these battle scars. I cut into a piece of sheetrock and I have to run my hand up in there, and I might catch a edge of a plate, a protective plate that was put in, or I might catch a screw or a nail that was put in and get a cut, or I'm going into an air conditioner unit and there's sharp edges in the metal. They don't finish the edges off. Everything's sharp, and I'm not one for, like, I wear gloves for the videos. I cannot do work with gloves on. When I'm jetting sewer lines and stuff, yes, I have plastic gloves that I wear. When I'm running my cable machines on a drain, because you can't do it barehanded or you'll get pinched and the cable can wrap up and everything, and the rubber gloves don't work, so I got regular cloth gloves for that. But for the most part, when I'm doing technical work, like on an air conditioner, trying to put screws in, take little screws out, and do the wiring and all that, I just can't wear gloves, and I wind up, because my hands are so big, and I get scraped on the cabinets. Like I said, doing the work I do, You know, if you've ever worked on your own vehicle, you know, you bust a knuckle every once in a while because a bolt's stubborn, and when it frees up, you bust a knuckle on something else. So I don't wear gloves to, like I said, I don't wear the gloves to protect the coins. I wear the gloves just because all my battle scars. So anyways, I'm going to end the video there. I've rambled. It's over 15 minutes. I'm going to shut this video down and set up and do another What's in the Box. Hope you learned something. Let me know what you think about the change in design from Queen Elizabeth to the silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on another video.